game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls, taking on a fellow opponent from the American, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollock with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. No chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Downfield, it's Campbell. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a momentum by getting a win in this one.
Just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. Part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Let's talk for just a second about UAB. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David. And when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer portal is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer portal.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
You'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Norton. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway play there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Great coverage, great break of the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch them.
Oh, he's got some space. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll take a shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. The Bulls will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Wolf. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example thereof.
Grab behind the line. It's Norton. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Let's see what they've got on second down. To the air, it's Campbell. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
Got it in the middle, it's Jacob. down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Blazers will have it 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Klein. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but you got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Campbell. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
On the option. Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Blazers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The extra point here would tie the game. And it's no good. Had a chance to tie it and couldn't do it. So a drive there of 82 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Buying some time. Finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. That's the end of the period, and USF is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. First play of the period, 1st down here. On the run, it's Norton. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Nimrod. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Bulls have their offense in high gear.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
To throw, it's Campbell. Buys a little extra time. Fires on the move. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Off play action. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. They don't convert. Picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Hurts. Working their way closer and closer. A third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 19.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grabbed over the middle, it's Sullivan. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Powers through the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. Open. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
When the running back gets going and gets a head of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
If you want to test the physicality of the defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
They couldn't get anybody to bite on that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, the offense is trying to go with the trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Gonna run it. It's Norton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going for 6. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulls.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 14-6. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final to let you know about, a game happening inside CUSA today. Kennesaw State put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Owls had 0 issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Never a dull moment when it comes to football in Conference USA, and that certainly held true again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking for a man, it's Campbell. Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited there.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? At the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
But I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's so important to know where you are on the field. Great job, great hands, great awareness. Make sure you get that grab, possess the ball, and get that foot in bounds.
And the Blazers with the 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Campbell. Going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. This time he's got his man. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw time running short in the half. Bringing the heat. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to pass, it's Campbell. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Touchdown, UAB! Put it in the window for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. After the touchdown, if they could get this 2, we'll have a tie ball game. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Oh, it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Trying to get the edge on the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Almost certainly time for just one more play, so why not give it a go on 4th down? He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's the thing about this defense. They may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sullivan. There he goes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Finds his tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate kick. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Oh, he's got a chance. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Got it behind the line. It's Sullivan. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. That one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys, you start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. I mean, you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. The standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Bulls will line it up on 1st and 10. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to the well. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Florida. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UAB has gets the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the marker. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. At the 45 on its way. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, UAB. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Play the analytics here. You go for 2. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Now adjusting. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Williams. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Williams. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. And the Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and USF is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So first down will open up the final period. Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Williams. It's complete. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
And he's been the go-to guy all year long. Like, he's in the top 5 in all of college football in receiving yards for a reason. They're going to find him because he's always open, making plays. This dude has been unbelievable. He's being mentioned in the Heisman conversation. That is really hard to do as a wide receiver. So that shows you what kind of special year this young man's having.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion. The play action fake. There's the pressure. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
A 1st down run in the red zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Well, when you get down here inside the red zone, you got to be able to run the football. And it's one thing to do it conventionally, but I like the idea of mixing it up and trying to go jet sweep.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The outside is complete. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down.
After that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That gives them a little breathing room, now up 24-20. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Pocket breaking down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands with no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. There are few things that can impact the game more than the ability to hit the other team's quarterback, and that was a big play there.
And I love the team defense on this play. One, excellent job getting to the QB and forcing the errant pass. And how about the secondary on the back end, able to rally that football and pick it off?
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. 1st down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Move that thing 1 yard here. That'll probably wrap this baby up. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, USF. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Slams ahead. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Campbell. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down.
You've got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Quarterback making checks. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Reels it in down the left side. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to throw again. Buys a little time with his feet. He's open on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Blazers want to move quickly. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Rushes on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they missed an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Kentner. Quickly complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. situation, and the defense hasn't been able to slow them down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on third down for this offense. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are, it's late, everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. They'll send the back in motion. Direct snap. It's Williams. Finds his man down the middle. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Tosses it back. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Blazers. The defense putting points on the board. Never know. Every point is important to some. And they make the extra point, but they still take the 5-point L. It came down to the final quarter. Much plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.